So, good morning, class. How are you? I hope you enjoyed your weekend. So, welcome back to today's session. So, allow me to first put the class in order. So, Ken, please, will you mind opening the windows? Open the windows, then ensure that we have gangways to allow for easy passage. Yes, thank you very much. So, I'm going to quickly call in the register. So, if you hear your name, kindly say present. So, Judy Kamonjo. Is Judy present? No. Francisca? Elizabeth? Charles? Shanir? Absent. Then we have Kennedy? Then Charles? Present. Okay. So, in our last session, we discussed about hygiene. So, I want to quickly do a recap on what we talked about. So, what did we say hygiene is? Hygiene. What did we say hygiene is? What did we say hygiene is? Yes, Ken?
Is the way of maintaining cleanliness of a place and of a place of food.
Just general, the practices that are carried out to maintain general cleanliness. Yeah. Then we talked about categories of hygiene. We said there are how many categories of hygiene? 3 categories of hygiene. Namely, Ken? Kitchen hygiene, Charles? Food hygiene, Elizabeth? Personal hygiene. So there are many categories. So for today, I want us to talk about safety. So this one is food production. Today's date, 27th of March, 2020. So for the learning outcomes, so these are basically the things which I would expect you guys to learn at the end of this lesson. You should be in a position to define what safety is. Define safety. Then learning outcome number 2, list and explain common causes of accidents. List and explain common causes of accidents in the kitchen. Then learning outcome number 3, explain on ways in which we can prevent accidents. Ways in which we can prevent accidents in the kitchen. So I believe most of you have got kitchens at home, and in one way or another, you've at least either you've encountered different types of accidents that normally happens within your kitchen. So we have got safety. So we are first going to start by defining what safety is. Safety. I want us to define what safety is. So what do you think safety is? Just from your own understanding. What do you think safety is?
Removing anything that can hurt you.
Removing anything that can hurt. Okay. Removing anything anything that can cause danger, danger. Any other trial, please? Freedom against encountering any danger. So this is just freedom. Freedom from encountering any danger. Any other trial?
Precautions taken to prevent accidents.
Precautions taken. Yes, so basically all the points that we have illustrated are correct. So we can say removing anything that can cause danger. You can also say freedom from encountering danger. Precautions taken in order for us to avoid danger. So we will go with number 2, freedom. This is just freedom. Freedom from encountering any danger. Freedom from encountering any danger. Freedom from encountering any danger. So I believe most of you have walked into this big hotel industry, and you find out that they have installed safety materials and equipment that are being used whenever an accident occurs. Yes, we've got things to do with fire extinguishers, we've got things to do with first aid kits. Yeah. So with me, I've got some pictures. I have got some pictures here, which show different types of accidents that have taken place within the kitchen. So we've got picture number 1. What do you think is happening in picture number 1? What do you think is happening in picture number 1? Yeah? Yes? There is. Please follow.
Someone is on chaos.
No, he is holding a knife. Then he is crying. So meaning he has cut himself with a knife. Then we have picture number 2. What does this illustrate? Hot water has splashed on his hand. Yes, this one is the kitchen. Then we have picture number 3. What is happening in picture number 3? So this is mainly kitchen personnel that has stripped. Has stripped. So we've got different types of accidents that normally happen within our kitchen. So I would like us to go on to learning outcome number 3, common causes of accidents. Common causes of accidents in the kitchen. So I would like you guys to pair up with your neighbor. Then you are going to brainstorm. You together with your neighbor on various causes of accidents. I want you to give me some of the causes of accidents in the kitchen. So we are going to have you people pair with your neighbor. Then I guess in the next, I'm going to give you around 2 to 3 minutes. Then we are going to share out our points. So pair up with your neighbor. So Elizabeth with Francisca, then Ken, Charles with Ken. So I'm going to give you around 2 to 3 minutes. So come up with at least either around six weapons per group. Then we're going to discuss. Okay, so are we done? Are we done? So I guess we are done. So we are going to start with group A, consisting of Francisca and Elizabeth. So what are some of the causes of accidents within our kitchen? Point 1.
Handling knives incorrectly.
Handling of knives incorrectly. Handling knives. Handling knives. Knives. Incorrectly. Incorrectly. So we need to handle our knives correctly. There is a way you need to hold your knife. You need to hold your knife with the tip of the head of the knife facing down. Do not go pointing everyone with the knife. It will cause danger. Yes, point 2, please. Using correct methods of cooking. Using correct methods of cooking. Let's say, for instance, you are doing frying. You are doing frying. You are when you are using your wok together with the hot oil, you are not supposed to put food when it is still wet. Yeah. Or you are not supposed to put water close to frying oil. So you need to use correct methods of cooking. Then point 3.
Careless handling of hot pans.
Careless handling of hot pans. Careless handling of hot pans. Please explain for us, Elizabeth, careless handling of hot pans.
Touching the knife and pan is too hot.
Yes, that is correct. You need to use your gloves, on the kitchen table. Whenever you are doing what? Whenever you are carrying hot pans, or even when you are carrying hot foods. Yes, you need to use the kitchen towels or use oven pans. It acts as a protective clothing. Yes, point 4. Lifting items that are too heavy. Lifting of items that are too heavy. Lifting of items that are too heavy. So you just need to carry. You just need to lift things that are within your capability. There is no need of struggling with 100 kilos of meat you yourself. You will hurt yourself. So lift lighter things. In any case, you're going to lift the heavy things. You may call on your colleagues to come and help you carry heavy objects. So remember, we've got machinery within the kitchen. We've got the ovens, we've got the fridge. Yeah? Some of them are too big, you cannot lift them by yourself. So those are, yes. So the last one please.
Uneven floor.
Yeah?
Uneven floor.
Uneven floor, uneven floor. Uneven floor. So floor that is not even. Let us say for instance, a floor that has potholes. Maybe one side is lifted, the other side is a floor that is not well leveled. So we need to work in a place that is well leveled, that does not put us into risk. So even floors will lead to causes of accident. So we need to work in a floor that is well leveled and flat, free from potholes. So we move to group 2. Ken and
Ensure that gas is standing on the
yeah.
Ensure that gas is standing on the
Yes. Turning off of gases. Turn off gases. Please ensure that you turn off gases after use. You know that gas is very dangerous and it is very combustible. So whenever you do not turn off the gases, it may lead to explosion. So you need to turn off gases when not in use. Then the next one, please. The next one.
In electrical equipments when the current is inflow.
So cleaning electrical equipment when the current is flowing. So you need to ensure that you put off, you first switch off the electrical sockets, then you unplug. Yes, after unplugging that, then now you can do the cleaning. Yes, you are not supposed to clean while the electrical equipment are still plugged in. Or else you will be electrocuted. So, give us 2 more points, 2 last points.
Putting knives in the sink.
Yes, putting of knives in the sink. Putting knives in the sink. So, with the knives, they are normally sharp. So, if you place a knife in the sink and let's say, for example, the sink had got a lot of water. Then someone comes to wash inside that sink. He or she may end up cutting himself with that knife. Yeah, so you need to place the knives safe. So, do not place them where? Do not place them inside the sinks. But unless you're putting other people's life at risk. So, yes, we can have the last one. We can have the last one.
Exposed or faulty wires.
Yes, exposed or faulty wires or faulty wires. So naked wires, exposed wires, they are very dangerous. So inside the kitchen, we also use electricity. Still, yes, whenever you operate these machines, such as the ovens, the blenders, we need to use electricity. So we need to ensure that the wiring being done there, ensure there is proper wiring done, and all the wires that are exposed have been sealed using a tape, or else you replace them. Since if you leave them exposed, they will cause danger. So exposed to faulty wires. So that is all about causes of accidents. We've talked about several. We have handling of knives incorrectly, using correct methods of cooking, careless handling of hot pans, lifting of items that are too heavy, and even floor. And then we have no turning off gases after use. Then we have cleaning electrical equipment when the current is still flowing, putting of knives in the sink. Then the final one we have exposed faulty wire. So we talked about this one, the definition, we talked about causes of accident. Now I want us to look at ways of preventing accidents in the kitchen. So ways of preventing accidents in the kitchen. Ways of preventing accidents in the kitchen. So ways of preventing accidents in the kitchen. So this is very easy. So I will just go around as I then will state. Then will explain. So we will start with charts. What are some of the ways in which you can prevent accidents in the kitchen?
Turning off the gases or when you finish chopping.
Yes, point one, you turn off gases. You turn off gas after use. After use, then Charles. Come up again. Or wiping off spillages. Wiping spillages. Please explain your point.
Like if there is something that has been brought home, we wipe out the liquids to avoid the accident.
Yes. So ensure that you wipe off spillages. So in case we've got spills of water or spills of food or spills of liquid food, ensure that you wipe them immediately to avoid drips. To avoid drips and falls. Yeah? There is a picture that I've shown you here of someone who was tripped simply because of wet floor. So he was carrying ingredients, then due to wet floor, he got. He fell. And this is very, very dangerous. So ensure that you do what? You wipe spillages. Yes. Next point. Holding knives correctly. Holding knives correctly. Holding knives correctly. So we say that you should hold your knives while the tip of the head is facing down. Don't go around carrying knife aimlessly and carelessly. You will cause accident. Then we can still add different points. Avoid putting the knives in the sink. Avoid putting knives in the sink. Avoid putting knives. Avoid putting knives in the. Avoid putting knives in the sink. Yes, so we say you should not put your knife in the sink. So ensure that you place your knife safely. Then, yes, Ken, another point. Correct handling of hot items. Correct handling Hot. So hot items should be handled with care. We've said, in any case you are carrying hot balls or even putting anything inside the home. You should use either the oven glass or use kitchen towel. I believe you all have the kitchen towels here. Yes. Whenever we are in a practical session, ensure that you use them. You make use of your kitchen towels while carrying hot objects. So we can still check at two more.
Avoid lifting heavy.
So avoid lifting heavy. Avoid lifting heavy objects. So you say just carry objects that are within your capability. So yeah, don't struggle carrying a huge fridge. You will fall, or even with the fridge you'll end up even damaging the fridge itself. Yeah. So we can still look at the last point. Yes, Charles.
Avoid touching electrical appliances with wet hands.
Avoid touching electrical appliances with wet hands. Avoid touching electrical appliances. Appliances. With wet hands. So avoid touching electrical appliances with wet hands. As you know, you are not supposed to touch electricity with wet hands. If you try that, you'll be electrocuted. Yes. So those are some of the ways in which you can prevent accidents. So we talked about safety, we've listed and explained common causes of accident. We talked about ways in which you can prevent accidents in the kitchen. So I would like to do a review. I hope now you are able to, if you are asked to describe what safety is, you are in a position to tell us what safety is. I believe now you can explain different causes of accidents in the kitchen. Then you are also able to explain ways in which you can prevent accident in the kitchen. So I would like to do a review and check whether you guys have learned something. I would like to know what you guys have learned. So I'm going to start from the first row. Yes, Elizabeth. What have you learned during this lesson?
I've learned that safety is the freedom of contributing the ways of preventing accidents in the kitchen and causes of accidents.
Yeah. You've learned about ways of
Preventing accidents in the kitchen.
So would you mind listing for me at least 3 causes of accidents and 3 ways in which you can prevent accidents in the kitchen?
Causes of accidents can include leaving the gases on unused,
Yes, that is correct.
handling knives incorrectly, putting knives in the sink.
And putting knives in the sink. What about ways in which you can prevent accidents?
Ways in which you can prevent accidents is handling vital items correctly.
Yeah.
Avoid putting knives in the sink carelessly, and turning off the gas after use.
Turning off the gas after use. So that was already. Then I would like to have one change. So Ken, what have you learned through this entire lesson?
I've learned the safety.
You've learned about safety. Okay, what about safety?
Definition of safety.
The definition of safety.
Whereas and also the risk of event, the process of accident.
So how can you define safety?
Safety is the freedom of the recovery and
Freedom of encounter. Very good.
Then ways of preventing accidents.
Ways of preventing accidents.
And causes
Causes.
accidents.
Okay, give me 3 causes of accidents.
Causes of accidents are sleeping, the gas going on, putting the knives in the sink, and also putting the knives in the sink. Handling, careless handling of knives.
Okay. So that is good of you. At least I know that you are attentive students. You have been able to, at least you are able to grasp something. Sindio? Yeah. So I would like to leave you guys with an assignment. I would like to leave you guys with an assignment. So you can write. Give 10 reasons. Give 10 reasons. Give 10 reasons why it is important to maintain safety within our kitchen. Give 10 reasons why it is important to maintain safety within our kitchen. Give 10 reasons why it is important to maintain safety within our kitchen. Yeah. So ensure that you do that assignment, and then I'm going to collect it on Friday. On Friday by 10, all the assignments should be at my desk. So enjoy the rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen, until we see each other during the next lesson. Thank you very much.